class, this is Miss Bonnie, and I'm going to be reading to you today a book on getting to know nature's children. And as you see, it's a chipmunk in the back. And this is called the what? The front of the book. This is called the what? The back of the book. And this is called what? The spine. And how do we read the book? We read the book from what? Let me find the pages. From right to left. Who writes the words in the book? The author. And who draws the pictures in the book? The illustrator. So let's get busy and see what they're talking about with this chipmunk. Okay. It says, where do chipmunks live? It says, chipmunks are one of nature's most delightful animals. On summer days, we enjoy seeing them scamper past, their striped cheeks bulging with seeds. With a bit of luck, we can sometimes even coax one to come and take a peanut from our hand. You see how she's doing that? But friendly as they seem, chipmunks are secretive little animals. It is not likely that you will stumble across their home or that you will see a baby chipmunk. Sometimes chipmunks seems to be everywhere, but at other times there is not a chipmunk in sight. What happens? Let's look closer and find out. Where do they live? Most chipmunks live in forests and woods, but some are found at the edge of deserts and high up in the mountains. These places are very different from one another, but they have one important feature in common. In all of them, chipmunks can find hiding places and the low bushes and plants they need for food. Chipmunks are ground animals, and all of them spend some part of their lives in underground homes called burrows. So it is also very important that they live in a place where the soil is dry and easy to dig. This means that you will rarely find chipmunks in swampy areas or in places with heavy clay soil. Usually, chipmunks do not live in towns and cities. If you do meet a chipmunk in or near the city, it will probably be living in an abandoned barn or house on the outside of towns. Would you like to live in an abandoned house somewhere on the other side of town where nobody is there but just you? I don't think so. You'd be kind of lonely. It says chipmunks up close. It says, we all know the chipmunks with the light brown fur, light underbellies, and striped backs. Look at there. I lost my place. If you count the stripes, you will find that there are 5 dark brown stripes separated by 4 white or beige stripes. In western regions, you might mistake a close relative, the ground squirrel, for the chipmunk. But look closely. There is one easy way to spot the difference. Chipmunks have stripes on their face, around their eyes, as well as down their backs. See, look, on their face, down their backs, and on their tails. Many ground squirrels have plain faces with stripes only on their backs. And if you are close enough to count, you will find that there are different numbers of stripes. There are many varieties of chipmunks in North America. This means that chipmunks may look quite different depending on where they live. Wouldn't you like to have one of these in your house? Oh, he's so cute. Not Miss Bonnie, because she doesn't like rats. The eastern chipmunk is the largest and has the shortest tail for its size. The smaller western chipmunk There are 16 different kinds, are almost all lighter in color. They have longer tails for their size, up to one half their total length. Look at that. Western chipmunks spend more time in trees than their eastern cousins, and their long tails probably help them to balance more easily. See, look at those tails. One's longer than the other. Can you spot the difference? Keeping clean. Just like you, the chipmunks have to keep itself clean. And just like you, it does this by taking a bath. There is one difference, however. The chipmunk takes a bath in dust. That's right, in dust. The dust helps to clean dirt and extra oil from the chipmunk's fur. It also helps to remove fleas and other small pestilence. So if you didn't take a bath, what would be on you? Would you like ticks and bugs? No, I don't think so. So you always take a bath. Look at him eating his food. The chipmunk does not take only dust baths. However, like a cat, the chipmunk uses its tongue and paws to groom itself. Grooming with the paws also helps to remove extra hairs from the chipmunk's coat. This is especially helpful for chipmunks in northern areas where they shed their coats twice a year. Do you shed your skin twice a year? I don't think so. That's because you're human. They're animals. Getting around. Chipmunks never seem to walk. They scamper and scurry this way or that at top speed. They are good swimmers and even better climbers. So you need not worry if you see one dangling dangerously from a branch as it reaches for its favorite food. The chipmunk is one of nature's acrobats, and it seldom loses its balance. If a chipmunk is being chased, it may even leap from one branch to another in order to escape. So, do you think you can climb a tree and stand on a limb? And can you leap from branch to branch without falling out and breaking your neck? I don't think so. So look at this little fellow. He's deciding which way shall I go. It says, despite all its fast movements, the chipmunk seldom goes very far from its home. In fact, most chipmunks usually stay within 50 meters, that's 55 yards or so, from their den. This area is called their territory, and they guard it from intruders. If a chipmunk happens to wander into another chipmunk's territory, it will soon find itself chased out. A chipmunk will make exceptions, though, for family members or a would-be mate. So, do you think you can go to someone else's house and just live? No, see, he's getting ready to go. He lives underground, and so he's getting ready to go into his house. So he has to keep all other strangers or animals out. It says chipmunks' homes. All chipmunks build underground burrows. Some live in them all year, others for only part of the year. The pile of soil left behind when the chipmunk builds its burrow could show enemies where to find the opening to its den. Can you guess how the chipmunk solves this problem? I'm going to leave you with that to see if you can answer those questions. If you can find a chipmunk outside when you're taking your nature walk, or if you find a squirrel, count and see if they have stripes on their backs, if it's eating an acorn, and see if you see them solving a problem with another animal. And that's all for today, and I will talk with you later. Love you and miss you. Miss Bonnie.